Alright, hey everybody, Charlie, Who's Your Treasure Seeker here. Back in this field I was at a few days ago where there were two houses that sat here. There's just a lot of land still left to cover. I'm just going to be here for about an hour, hour and a half or so. I'm going to try and just go straight behind me where I know for sure one house was located, where that driveway was the last time I was here. So I'll keep you all posted on what I find. Alright, so just got started. Getting a shallow mid-70s. I haven't located the actual pinpoint of it yet. Sounds like it's right there. I think I might actually see it through the ground right here, and I do. Again, this is in between a housing addition and a CVS, so a lot of people cut through here. So yeah, that's exactly what it was. So since that's trash, I see. Since I got you on here, I'll just go ahead and swing a little bit. I have hit this, not that you can't find, you know, something in the same area. It's more trash, I can already see it. It looks like somebody just mowed in here as well, not too long ago, since the last time I was here. So over here is where I was finding some coins not too long ago. That was like a 46. Where did that go? Let's pinpoint this. See what we got. That was like a 65. Could still be trash. $67, $78. This looks like I might have already dug this, actually. That's weird. I do think that this was maybe something I've already dug. We're definitely on the plug up here. Alright, bottom cap. I think that's it. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and scan some more. I'll come back on if there's anything good. Like I said, I'm heading straight back to the back where I know I was finding some good stuff last time. I got a lot of land left to cover in that area, so I'll keep you all posted. Okay, I'm in an area where I do know for sure I dug a hole here, and I dug a hole over here. But again, this grass was just cut, so maybe I missed this, but that's a 84, 85. I'm gonna pinpoint it. I think it's about right here. Yeah, about right here. 80. I mean, it's bouncing in the 80s. A couple inches deep. Won't do anything too massive on it. Plug. Ground's fairly soft, which is nice. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so it's in the plug. Yep, that was a 87, 88. I mean, that's all right. Let's see what we got. Always check the hole, as you know, first. At least I do. Oh, is this it right here? No, that's just a stick. Okay. Oh, I think I see it. I do. Right here. It's gonna be a quarter. Get my water out here. Surely that's, I swear that looks like it says 1945. That would be crazy. So yeah, quarter. I'm gonna have to clean it up. It's 19 something 5. To me, I swear that looks like 45. I don't know if that's what quarters looked like in 1945. I haven't done full quarter you know, research in a while to see, but that to me looks like, I mean, it could be 90 obviously. So all right, well, either way, quarter, so that's cool. Second hole, got a quarter. Put this up in our little thing just to keep it where it needs to be. All right, let me check this hole down just in case, because you never know, coin spill would be kind of cool. I'll use the metal detector real quick and see, and I'll keep going. I'll let you know if I find anything else. All right, I'm right off a trail that people would use. The housing conditions behind me, see this in front, like right off where people would walk. It's a bouncy signal. I'm gonna pinpoint it, but I mean, with it being right here on the path, right here in this root, that was a 90 at one point, so it's bouncy. Let's just give it a shot and see. Something over there. Ugh. Well, looks like it wants to go this way. Do I already see it? Is it this thing? What is this thing? Well, not that. Not that. Well, let's just check the plug here and see what we got. I don't know what those pieces were. Did I drop it, whatever it is? Might have. Huh? So this? This just looks like something off of like a circuit board or something. Okay. It's a small find that I think I just missed into my bag. Oh well. Okay. I think that was it on that. Except for those things. I don't know what those were, so whatever. Alright, we'll keep going. Alright, made it over here to where the house used to sit. This was the driveway right here. The house was over here. There was another house that sat over here at one point. There's a bunch of grass area I'm going to hit up, but on the way, I mean, that's 80, mid 80s. I think it's right here. I moved around a little bit while I was, yeah, so right here. 83, I mean, it could be junk. Oh, it feels like there might be rocks underneath here even. Barn used to sit where I'm at right now. At one point back in the day. Let's see here. No, it's still in the plug. I think I see it. They're still in the hole. This looks like plastic. That's plastic. They're all over the place. Is that? It could just be a hot rock, maybe. You know, some sort of foundation stone. Well, let's see what we got. So something down in here. Well, iron, nail. see iron rust, dust, or whatever you all want to call it. So I don't know. Oh, is that it? No. Something, guys. I'm gonna keep digging. I'll let you know if it's anything good. All right, that last hole, it was deep, ended up just being an aluminum can. It's right behind me. That's a shallow, I mean not shallow, 4 inches it's ring, but that's a solid mid-90s, low to mid-90s. I think it's right there. 92, 93. Yeah, let's do that right there. 92, 93, about 4 inches it's saying, so might not need too big of a plug. Sometimes you just take what you can get though, literally. Like that one, I didn't even mean to split that one. I think I might already see it in the hole. Yep. Like I said, gas station, the garage used to sit here, and this is some sort of filter for a vehicle, probably would be my guess. This is a soft brush, a little bit harder than a toothbrush. Yeah, easy oil, probably filter, maybe back in the day. Not a car guy, I know what oil filters are, don't know what they look like, especially from back in the day. So that's what we got here. Reminiscences of where the barn used to sit, like I said. So the driveway, right here, like I said, it circles around. It would come right here, the barn would be here, house was over here. So it's a pretty cool find. Let's put that up, scan this, and just see if there's anything else in here. That was like a 90 something. Like I said, 93. I think that's all. Yep. All right, that's pretty cool. I always like it when you actually find stuff that you know that was most likely from where, you know, you found it. You know, things get moved, dropped in people's pockets, or dropped out of people's pockets, whatever. But that said, a barn used to be here, a garage rather used to be here. Then you find actual reminiscences of people working on cars in the garage or whatever. So but I'm gonna keep going a little bit. That's all over the place. Let's go ahead and just see what this is together, y'all. It's shallow mid-70s, so kind of tells me it could be trash. Shallow 75. Yeah, let's just see what this is together real quick. Okay, off to the side here. Maybe something in the hole too. Where is this thing? Yeah. something on the plug. What is this? This piece of metal of some kind. Huh. I'm gonna have to investigate this a little more. I'll come back if we got anything good. All right, haven't made it to the other side of the driveway quite yet. Right here. Consistent 85. Yeah, let's see. So right here, yeah, 85, 86, consistent, 2 to 4 inches down. Man, I just always hitting all these rocks. All right, let me work on this. I'll come back once I get something opened up and it pinpointed, and we'll find out what it is together. Okay, might be in the plug. Just kind of getting a weird signal from it. Like, I don't know if it's buried still, if it's in here. There it is. It's right here. See? Might just need something right here too. Alright, turn that off. I'm gonna remember that. But we do have right here another quarter. $19.65. Got us a $19.65 quarter in this hole. Could be some other things here. Not in this plug here necessarily. I don't hear anything, but right. Oh, maybe if I turn this back on, y'all. I'm special sometimes. But yeah, don't hear anything in the plug over here anymore. Something right there though I need to investigate. So put this up. We'll do that together. 2 coins, 2 quarters. The first one I don't know the date. It ends in a 5. I know that. Put this up real quick. Let me hit this with the metal detector to see like how deep it's reading, what number it's reading. I'm gonna keep that open. Just no, that's a shallow 60. Let's see if I can pop whatever it is out. Oh, I already see it. Okay. Piece of aluminum. All right, I'm gonna keep going. It was pretty good find. Like I said, the house driveway used to sit here, garage behind me. So I'm definitely finding remnants of past life, and I love that. Keep y'all posted. All right, we're getting a deeper mid 80s. Sometimes it bounces to like a high 70s. Like I said, it's deeper here, so I'm not sure. Could just be trash. Got somebody coming up on my left here. No big deal, but all right, let's see what we got here. I think I might already see it. Is that it? No, that's just some styrofoam.
How you doing, bro?
Hey, bud, how's it going?
Right.
Oh,
Quick question.
yeah.
Original.
Hang on one second. All right, so yeah, I just had this guy talking to me. He was a cool guy. He just was wanting to know if something was, he thought it was with the city or the state or something, thinking something was going in here. But no, I think I found what it is right here. I have not fully uncovered it yet by the looks of this. I don't know if I can, there it is. Yeah, I think it's another quarter. It's my 3rd quarter. It's the only coins I've been finding. But also right behind me, probably to my 5 o'clock behind me, there's this real old house. I'm gonna have to, maybe when I leave here, venture over there and see if we can find out some more about it. This is an old state quarter, 2000. I just uncovered. See if I can get the state up at the top. Can't get the state, but yeah, just another quarter. Yeah, this old house behind me, it's like this guy was saying he's lived in this neighborhood since it was built, original homeowner. It looks like he's going straight ahead, which is you know, convenient. But he says he's never seen anybody go in and out of that house. Obviously, we don't want to metal detect at places without permission, but man, that's a place where I need to find the homeowner on that, 'cause that's where you find the good stuff. So, all right, still finding some good stuff here though. So I'm gonna keep scanning and keep y'all posted if I find anything else. All right, back up towards the house in the driveway. It's a shallow 86, 87, 89. When I get it over here, let's pinpoint it and see. I think it's shallow right here. 84, 86, 89 at one point. Shallow, like I said. So, I mean, it could be. I think there's rocks under here. I'm always hitting something underneath. Oh, let's see what we got. Alright, so I think it's in the plug. Sounds like. Let's see. Okay. Don't see it yet. Is it this big old thing? Sure is. Okay. No clue. Yeah, no clue. All right. See what else we can find. I got a place for this here. I'm gonna scan some more around the house. I'll go ahead and scan this hole again, make sure that was everything. I think it was. It was a longer signal. I don't have iron on, so that could just be iron targets that are registering high. Place like this, personally, I don't really mess with the lower iron. You know, if I was in a farm field or something, I would. But all right, keep going. Okay, dug that hole on my last video, just right there. Came and turned around, and right here, 88, 90. Let's pinpoint the exact location. Right here. Yeah, 89, 90, 91. And then real quick, the house I was talking about, it's like right there. I don't know if you can see it through the trees, but yeah, that's 88 to 91. Fairly deep. So let's just dig this up together. Y'all see what we got. Alright, got it out. That's still reading a solid 90. Oh, here we go. Is that the only thing? Just flipped up some dirt by accident. Yeah, so I don't even know what this is. It's hollow. Just a piece of machinery or something, or piping. That was reading a high number though. Yeah, just piece of pipe. Pretty cool. Let me scan this though, just to see if that's all it was. Okay, yep, that's all that was. So that's high tone. You always, obviously, you're gonna stop for those high tones if it's consistent and you don't think it's a false iron signal. So, all right, I'm gonna keep going. All right, getting a signal here. I'm over by where I ran into that guy. It's a mid 40s. A lot of times that's just an older type of aluminum or something, but a lot of times, not a lot of times, but it could be nickel too. And it's in the plug. So let's see what we got. I see it already. Yeah, just a piece of tin or aluminum. Okay, yep, moving on. Alright, back up here where the house was, there's a bush behind me. Haven't pinpointed it yet. And it starts there, then it goes to a solid 82, 83 down here. Ends right there, so I think it's about here. Shallow, I mean, it could be junk, but that number, that's a solid 83. Solid 83. Most of my junk is a little bit lower 80s, or definitely in the 70s. And this is right by where the driveway used to be. So let's see what we got. Get this root out of the way. Alright, 82. Let's get the pinpointer out. I might see it already, but this is not what I thought I was seeing, just so you know. I'm just always checking the hole, as you know, first. Definitely something there. But I think, is it this that I see? No, it's just a rock. Open this up, see if we can find it. There it is. Oh, a couple things here. Looks like we got a bottle cap. Okay. No, I don't even know what this is. Let's see if I can pop this out, whatever it is. Root. Oh wait, is it this here that I about just stuck my hand in? It is, this big old nail. That's why you wear gloves. I feel like I felt it go through the glove the slightest bit. I will double check myself and make sure I'm okay, but get that out of the way. Alright, it's a huge nail. Alright. See what else we got. I'm up here by the road. This is the driveway. This is how they would come in to get to the house. Had to move some leaves, but I mean, that's a high 80s, consistent 90s. I haven't pinpointed the exact location yet. I think it's right there. 88, 87, and shallow, rocky. As always around here. Jeez, oh my gosh. Let's see. Ow. Yep. Underneath it the slightest bit. Wow. Hopefully it's in the plug. I mean, it said it was shallow. Very well could be. Let's see what we got. Okay. So yeah, it's in the plug somewhere. I think it's whatever this is. something over here maybe too. Or is that in the ground? That might be in the ground too. Alright, yeah, I'll have to scan this area. It's beeping all over the place in the ground. But anyways, this here, what we got? Some sort of hook? Something. I always say that, something. You got something. Huh, no idea. That's pretty neat though. I'll put that on one of my hooks here. Alright, so I turn this off. Let's scan around here. See what we got. Might have to move some leaves. I'm gonna turn my iron on. Yeah, let's pinpoint this. I mean, it's an iron signal. Might have been hovering over it too early. Not hearing it anywhere. There we go. Is this it right here? I think I actually see it. Oh my gosh. I do, I see it. After I move some leaves. Y'all see it right here? Oh my gosh. What do we got here? Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm going to dig this out because this could be very deep, number one. Number two, there's a power pole here. Power pole there. I think this was a tie down for one of these power poles. And I mean, just for giggles, I guess, I'll see what we can do. But these will probably be deep. I mean, I can tell it's not active anymore, so that's good. Yeah, it's in there. I'm not going to worry about digging that out, but I'm going to keep scanning. I'll come back when we find something else. All right, I went over to where that house was, and I was able to talk to somebody, and it's kind of fair game. There's a picnic table over here. It's next to a business, you know, whatever. So getting a shallow mid to upper 80s right here. This is probably the oldest site that I've metal detected at thus far, so kind of excited to see what we can find. That's that's a upper 80s and 90s right there, and it's in the plug. Something in here still too. Anyways, okay. Let's try and pinpoint this first. It's one of these little pipe things. Yep, another one of those. Something's down here still though. Is it over here? No? Yes. Oh, here we go. Something super small. Just a little bolt or something. Okay, so back here though. There we go. No clue. Pop that dirt out with the screwdriver. Okay. Alright, plug this up. Let's keep going. Alright, here's the house. Here's where I am. Consistent high 80s, low 90s. Right here. Yeah, shallow. Mid to upper 80s. Solid 90. Yeah. Okay. Kind of all over the place now. They must have had some machinery stationed here at some point. A nut, something or other. Let me get the metal detector and see what that number's reading right there. Yeah, it's that upper 80s. Pretty big right there. Could have had it off by just the slightest bit, or there's just more under there. Yeah, let's get the pin pointer and see if we can narrow this down. I think it's in here. It's just a piece of metal. Alrighty, moving on. I ventured off away from the house a little bit, over by the road. You can see right here by this tree line. That is a consistent 92, 93. See if I can even get up underneath it. Alright, so it's still here. Back over the sheet a little bit. Jeez. As you can see, I'm having trouble getting up underneath anything right now. pinpointer, see if I can narrow down exactly. I don't know if it's just full of hot rocks or what. It's hard to pinpoint. There it is. I don't know if that's what I was. And there's other stuff in here too. This is just kind of hard to. I don't want to get poison ivy, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna back out of this one. All right, I was getting like a. Wasn't getting much until just now. I was getting like a 80s, I think, 81, 79, somewhere around there. It's not in the whole pinpoint or middle detector says it's over here somewhere. So let's see what we can find. Nope, what's this? Huh. Let's see, 1, 2, this might be my 4th cap gun piece. Seems to always be this particular piece. A few times out of 9 times out of 10, 4 times out of 5, whatever. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that. Let's put that in here just so I don't, the pouch is getting full. I don't want to drop anything out of it. I'm gonna scan this with the metal detector. See if there's anything else. If the rest of it's in here. I'm getting some signals. Is it? I don't think it's in here. Maybe. Let's see. Nope. That's weird. Okay, piece of a cap gun. That was pretty cool. I like that. I've seen some people find full ones. That'd be awesome. I found one after I put the pieces back together. It ended up being like 4 or 5 pieces of one, which wasn't too bad. Had the trigger and, you know, the shaft where the bullet comes out of too. So, all right, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna be done here in a few. I'll head back home, trying to put these Christmas lights up today too. So, hopefully we find something cool before. If not, this might be my last video. If so, like, subscribe, follow, share, do all the things. I really appreciate it, and we'll chat at y'all later. Okay, getting a shallow, consistent 84 right here. These rocks under here are just crazy. Oh, I got it, whatever it was. Let's see. This is all over the place as far as the number goes, so let me break some of this open real quick. Man, just more nuts and stuff. It's just a pull tab, I can see it. The rest of the pull tab. was me. Okay, I think that's it. I did see behind me. I'm gonna take you all over there. In the woods here. I'm gonna scan while we're going. Looks like an old old brick fireplace, stove, something. Shallow 81. I mean, that could just be trash. Yeah, let's just go ahead and see what we got. Shallow 81. I think I might already see it. Yeah. Oh. No clue what this is. No clue. I'll put that up. I think that might have been it because it was shallow. Let's just see. Okay, yep. Alright, but here we go. I don't know if I can. Targets all over the place, but yeah, you can see it right there. Wish I could get back in there. I might try. I'll come back if I can. All right, well, here it is. Got back in here. It's kind of grown up, obviously. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to do any significant, meaningful metal detecting in here, but that's pretty cool. Just kind of shows the history of this place for sure. I feel like behind me it looks like maybe people have been living here at one point, so just got to be careful. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be littered with trash, I'm sure. There's the backside of it. Door at one point. It's pretty cool. All right, let me get out of here. All right, really no luck at that old house. I'm back where the one house used to sit, into the driveway here. The house, I think, used to sit right here. And right here, in 85 to 87. I had to take my hoodie off. I was getting hot. So let's see what this could be. I think that might be it, whatever it is. Yeah, looks like some of that fencing that I had found not too long, or piece of that, what some people thought might have been a telescope that had the glass piece in it. That's very similar color. Huh. All right, let me get the metal detector and see if that was the only signal there. Yep, okay, moving on. Okay, just right behind it is a shallower mid 80s, right next to this bush here. Let's see what we can find here. Okay, that's an 88, 89. Consistent right there. Let's see if we can pinpoint it. Oh, yep. This is not it, but I do see whatever it is right here. Man, I was just getting so many just pieces of pipe. Today's pipe day. Not a pipe, but I did see a vape on the ground earlier. Did not pick it up, of course. People will be finding those 100 years from now. Daddy, what's this? Oh, well, you know, back in the day, we used to inhale vapors. There's still something right there. I'm gonna move this plug. Since it's over here by the tree, I don't really care. Is it in that plug? I think so. Maybe. Oh. Come on, what we got? It's in here. Come on. What in the world? Nope. This thing does not want to be found. This isn't it. I don't think this is. I'm gonna move this plug again, hit it with a metal detector. I'll come back if it's anything good. Getting some shoddy signals. All right, on the other side of the bush here, use the pinpointer here. I think it's about right here. It was a high 80s, low 90s. Yeah, 89, 90, right here. It's still down in here. Ooh. Alright, let's just get in here and see if we can find it. Got all these roots in the way. I think I see it. It's another one of those pieces. That's got a screw hole on it this time. You can see right there where something was threaded. You can see the threads. Huh. That's crazy. All of that from the same piece. I need to tighten this chest thing up here real quick. Sorry guys, took that hoodie off and okay. here? Is this it here? Nope. Okay, so this has got to be the smallest thing, whatever it is. Something's still back here. I have no idea, guys, on this one. That might have been it. I'm gonna call it quits on this hole if that is what it is, because I don't want to spend my time on stuff like that. I gotta get ready to go. So I'm gonna scan on the way back to the car. You all know how that goes, so may or may not come back with another video. So if not, I'll chat at y'all later. All right, I made it close. Van, house used to sit right here. That is a shallow 90, 89, 90. Let's see what this is. $90, $91, $89, $90. Let's hit this up. Shallow, it says, so. Still get a bunch of rocks up underneath here. I think I already see it. Oh, that's cool. What is that? I think that went to the top of a wrought iron fence post or something, maybe. That's pretty rad. I like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna scan around some more, of course, and see if that's all it was. It was shallow. It's probably just full of, yeah, it's inconsistent, so I think it's just all hot rocks and stuff from there. So okay, let's just keep going, you know, right before I get to the van. It's a 95. Could have just been a false iron. Like I said, I don't have the iron on. 87. 84. That's a little more promising. Trying to pinpoint her on, see if I can locate this. That's iron, false iron signal. So yeah, the house used to sit back here. I mean, you can tell this place is trashed. I mean, unless I get a let me just go ahead and turn some of these lower tones off, because I know these 70s, 80s, 60s, you know, there's gonna be aluminum cans. Yeah, right here, the house used to sit right here. It was tucked back in the back here. I mean, if this is exactly where the house was, I doubt I'll get much. But I'm close to the van, so let me just go ahead and go back here and see what we got. I'm not gonna worry about that signal. It's probably trash. I think this just goes, okay, yeah, this just goes into the neighborhood. Easier access for people, so I'm gonna get out of here. This is just littered of trash, as you can see. $70. $95. $91. Alright, I'm gonna do a little more passing. If I find something worth it, I'll come back. Okay, did it again. This is right in, so that little post thing I found right here, this is where I'm digging. I did a circle around and came back. This is 85, 87. I mean, I'm wondering if this was a fence lining their property at one point. Okay, still in there. Didn't mean to take it out that big. Man, where is this thing? I think it's just still down in here, so let's take a look. Yep, right there. Let's see if I can tell if it's anywhere else in here that's not buried. Okay, so that was buried. Put that there. This right here. It's important to plug your holes back up when you're able to. So, alrighty, keep going.